Yeah,
How are you?
we're now live.
There you go.
We're good. Fixed it.
Oh, man. Good morning from Payroll Girl. Good morning, Payroll.
Good
Thank
morning.
you for checking in.
She's always consistent. I love that.
She is. And,
Thank you for listening every
hopefully
morning.
she does really good at her job. Everyone will be really mad.
Oh, I think she's probably everybody's favorite.
Mess up someone's check and they don't like it.
Well, nobody likes
I
their
know
check.
a girl who works payroll for multiple companies. It can be a little hectic.
I bet.
You're one mistype away.
Are all W-2s out? We haven't. We have ours?
Yeah. We got ours like the first week we're back from vacation.
Oh, that's right.
I already did mine. I already got my money back.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
We always owe, so it's not as fun. I usually procrastinate.
Good morning, guys. White van guy off and running this morning. Glad to know you're out there.
Good morning.
Again, 7 o'clock hour. We have Justin What's this hour? We got Justin Timberlake tickets to give away. 8 o'clock hour, the Rage Room. 9 o'clock hour, special guest will be joining us on the show and on the video stream.
Yeah, we're going to have Bryn Goodell from Tusky Valley joining us. Bryn was on board that bus that was bound for Columbus when it had an accident, and she had some serious injuries. She's going to be joining us to talk about where she's at in her recovery and what's going on, and we're going to check in with her.
So that's what's coming up on the show today. Our phone number is 330-450-9292, and our text line is 330-269-9292. Thank you guys for having us on. And we're off and running. It's 7:09. It's Tate McRae. It's Greedy. It's Q. We'll see. Great doctor. Love. Fun thing. He's from Canfield.
Mm-hmm.
Married a Jackson girl.
Get out of town.
We were making small talk at the front desk, and he was saying, and I was like, "You got yourself a Jackson girl?"
Good
He's
for
like,
you.
You know about Jackson? I go, do I know about Jackson? Got you a polar bear wife, huh?
Yeah,
Real nice girl. Pretty. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. Well, you're a doctor, so I mean.
Right. I mean, you kind of put that there.
This is Olga. No.
It increases your audience selection.
Yeah. The more higher on the tax bracket, the more likely you are to attract the opposite sex.
Yeah,
Either
probably.
way, like I said, I root for Jamie every day. I'm like two promotions, maybe one more promotion away from being a stay-at-home dad.
She better slow her roll.
I'm telling you, she just got this one. But
I know.
I'm like, come on. I will gladly take that damn kid to school every day. Gladly. It's a dream. Put on Sports Center and
I hear what you're saying.
Do laundry while I'm listening to sports talk. Mop the floors. It'll be Danny Tanner Central when you come to my house.
You know what? I hear what you're saying, and I think it's a wonderful dream. However, I will caution you because I have a friend whose husband did that and got very burnt out very quick. He was very lonely. 3.
So we had to get 3 kids up every day, 3 kids to school.
Yes, and they did it on the heels of having their 3rd child. Like they had the other 2.
Oh my God! So we had a newborn.
Ish. When she went back to work, she took extra time off. So I think when she went back to work, the youngest was around 5 months.
You can't leave a 5-month-old. I can't leave a 7-month-old unattended forever.
Well, I understand that, but they're also not mobile either. So you can still do what you need to do and have them there in their bouncer or their swing or.
So close. It's crazy. He's so close.
Yeah.
I think he'll be crawling back.
Is he doing the rock? Where it's like, I want to go.
No, I
want to go. I don't know how.
And he can turn himself around 360. Like he can totally turn himself around, but he still just can't. And I know when he figures it out, he's gone.
Oh, yeah, it won't be long.
He's just gone.
Yep. And usually once they become mobile, they don't want to be held very often.
Well, I like holding them, so you're tough luck. I like holding my kids.
I knew that. That's why I brought that up. I was just trying to prepare you for the fact that once they're mobile, they're like, let me down.
Love it. I did get yelled at a few times for being too loud during the Bears game last night.
Well, if he was asleep, everybody wanted to sleep.
At one point, she was like, do it again. It's like, watch it in the living room. It's like,
wow.
All right. Do women want gentle men? Or don't you still want the bad boys?
I mean, I
Do you want
don't know about a
gentle
bad
man?
boy, but you don't want a pushover either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I would really like you girls just to do that. Text your man that, and then text back whatever the hell they write back. I'm just curious, or just tell us what he wrote back. I'm very curious. I mean, I guess that would be a good compliment to get, I suppose.
Should I add a heart emoji?
No, don't overdo it.
No, okay.
Don't overdo it. If he's listening, this isn't going to work.
He's not listening.
Q92. Isolated light rain and light snow during your Tuesday. Cloudy skies, our high the upper 30s. Overnight tonight, a little drizzle, maybe a flurry or two. Cloudy, 35. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Have you ever in your life
You're
wanted
going
to
to
put a
be
toe in your
arrested.
mouth?
A toe in my mouth?
Have you ever, other than maybe Jimmy's, like to kiss them?
That is the cutest
It is
thing
really
in the
cute.
world. That is
I've
the
done it.
cutest thing in the world.
But an adult's toe. Have you ever had the urge?
I don't hate feet. I'm not necessarily
Have you ever wanted to suck them though?
wanted. I'm sure I have.
Like suck a toe.
I'm sure I have.
Ugh.
I'm not boring, Lauren. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm not missionary only. Lights off.
you're so dumb.
All right, that is.
You're so dumb.
I'm not.
I have never.
And no
though.
talking. No talking.
Mm.
But there is a huge difference in that with two consenting adults and going into a stranger's hotel room.
I get it.
Sounds like the guy from Mr. Deeds that loved changing socks.
You know,
crazy.
I know you've always told me about the foot fetish and all that kind of stuff. We've had discussions off air about this.
Christian, no, don't lie on air. I'm just lie. No, I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
I was watching TikTok last night.
Urban local station Q92.
Streaming online at Q92radio.com, and you can watch the show on Facebook, YouTube, and X.
7:17 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you on your radio, streaming at Q92radio.com. And, of course, live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you guys for joining us this morning. We are going to play Radio Roulette for these Justin Timberlake tickets. Before we get into all that, and the story is on Q92radio.com. See Brittany apologize?
To whom?
Justin.
Dear God.
Didn't see that?
No.
Yeah, on Instagram.
She didn't mean it.
On Instagram, she posted an apology to Justin Timberlake, who she wrote a whole book basically taking a big dump on.
Mm-hmm.
And all of her minions went around trying to destroy Justin Timberlake because that's what we do on the internet.
Did she get a cease and desist since all of her fans were coming at him since he dropped Selfish?
Did you see that? They tried to get her song Selfish on the charts. All her fans did, to screw him up.
Right.
She said on Instagram yesterday, and I quote, and again, the story's on Q92radio.com. I want to apologize for some of the things I wrote about in my book. If I offended any of the people I genuinely care about, I am deeply sorry. I also want to say I'm in love with Justin Timberlake's new song, Selfish, she wrote on Instagram. It's so good, and how come every time I see Justin and Jimmy Fallon together, I laugh so hard? I also love his song, Sanctified. So she obviously watched him on SNL.
Yeah.
She's heard Selfish,
did.
and Sanctified is the other song he sang on SNL from his new album. So, hey, sorry I wrote a book.
And aired all your dirty laundry.
And took every secret you and I had and just threw it out there for everyone to just judge you.
Right.
Meanwhile, no one judged me. Sorry I did all that damage, all that PR damage to you.
Yeah.
Love your new song. Thank you. How kind of you.
No, I'm no. No.
We all just jumped to believe the dancing knife girl. A naked band from Beach
There's
Girl.
so many parallels you could draw. This is oh, sorry, I told everybody I slept with your husband. Or, oh, sorry, I stole all your money out of your bank account. It's supposed to just be okay after something like that?
Well,
no.
She apologized.
I told you, this really... What
Justin,
she did,
don't even engage.
I'm not trying to stick up for what he did, but remember, guys, he didn't do it all. They did it together. He cheated. She cheated. Yep. She had an abortion. He was there and talked to her about it. They made that decision together.
Yeah.
We fail to see those things. That's one thing about society. I feel like we're so short-sighted. We're so quick to complain.
And pick a side.
And we don't. Just because you read a headline doesn't mean you're in a position to judge the situation.
Oh, tell that to the internet.
I know. Oh,
tell that to the internet.
I regularly have, not that my mom is judging, but I have this conversation with my mom all the time because she'll be like, did you see? And then she'll give me a headline. I'm like, did you read the article? Because I saw exactly what you're talking about. You didn't read the article.
Yeah, a lot of times the headline is clickbait.
Yeah.
And then you read the article and that line is such a minute part of the story or such a not really the story.
Yep.
But they do that to get you to go, oh. Or just skip by it and go, oh, see that?
She does.
Yeah,
and then she spreads rumors.
That happened. Did you read the article? No, I didn't.
Right.
That's not what the article said. Oh, man. The Lord who judges people when they're teachers and have OnlyFans, though.
Hey, listen, when you have children involved and you're talking about educating children, it's a little bit different.
Speaking of, I printed this from yesterday's show prep because we didn't get to.
And side note, that doesn't make me right or wrong. That means it's my opinion.
Opinions.
Everybody has one.
Those and butts.
Isn't that what they say?
Yeah. Yep. I have the salary money that you can make for feet pics.
Ew.
The breakdown by the type of foot you have.
Oh,
that's what I'm
let's see
saying.
how much Mama could make.
This is not just a general hey, sell a foot, make $10. No, I can tell you the kind of salary you can make.
What's your
selling
source?
Feet. Well, it was from yesterday's. I just printed it.
It was on the prep site?
Yeah.
I'll go look.
They break it down by the type of feet and the yearly salary you can anticipate making. I really hope we get to this. So, know we have Rage Room in the 8 o'clock hour. We got to play Radio Roulette. So, we're going to get to that here very, very soon. Matter of fact, we probably kick it off now.
Yeah, why not?
A little Radio Roulette. How has Radio Roulette played? You're probably asking. Well, we've played it twice already. We're fans of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of the game. I think it's kind of fun. Here's what happens. You call up the show, and if you are the one we answer when we pick up the phone, You get to play Radio Roulette. What you do is you then tell us which one of the three of us, Jake included, you'd like to answer trivia questions on a subject they think they know a lot about. And if we get 2 out of 3 right, you win the ticket. It's that simple. Lauren has played and won.
Yes.
Jake has played and won. They're both undefeated. None of you SOBs have picked me yet. That would be kind of funny if it just kept going.
Right? And nobody ever picked you? That would be hilarious.
But I haven't lost for anyone either. So if it happens and I don't, or whoever doesn't answer the 2 questions correctly, we move on to the next person. Your fate is in one of the 3 of our hands. My expertise is going to be One Tree Hill trivia. Lauren's is, Jesus God.
Gilmore Girls?
I almost said Seventh Heaven. And Jake's
Seventh Heaven?
He did. Jake's is SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yes.
Jake undefeated. Lauren undefeated. Me, you guys won't let me play. It's Radio Roulette, and it's happening right now. Give us a call. Let's see who can win someone tickets to see Justin Timberlake at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. It's Usher. You might hear this one in 2 weeks at the halftime show. Love in This Club. Love it. Q92. Asking you girls a little info. What's the quickest way for you a guy can find his way to the old friend zone where every guy doesn't want to be? Text message. It's this one, Jake. Asking to have sex or nudes will get you to the friend zone with this lady.
Understandable.
Huh. That would stink because, I mean, obviously friends is not your intention.
Right.
You're asking for nudes or sex. So that.
Well, maybe it is.
See, I've said this before because I've had this argument with my fiance now because we originally met 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And we're talking. And I thought it was going well. Didn't, apparently. I ended up being like pretty much blown off. And her reasoning, she thought I was someone that was only after one thing. I told her. I was like, I was after a few things. That was one of them. I was like, but it wasn't the only thing I was after.
Yeah.
Like, of course, I'm not going to pretend like I wasn't after that. But I was also liked you. I thought you were cute. I wanted to get to know you. So I think 2 things can be true.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, now there also been girls that at times I probably only wanted one. Sure. I'm sure there were girls you've known that you just wanted. You didn't want to get, I'm just like there's.
I didn't want to get to know you.
I didn't want to learn about anything about you. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it happens. But I got some good ones on Facebook here. Trying too hard. One girl says, trying too hard will get you. It says trying too hard, immediate disinterest in pursuing anything. Another one, over complimenting. That can get you in the friend zone, apparently, on Facebook, it says. So if you're just complimenting on top of complimenting, oh, my God, I love the way you eat that salad. Oh, my God, look at the way the wind, I don't know. Just keep going. You could over-compliment yourself to the friend zone. And another one on Facebook, bragging about your money. Bragging about your status to get you in the friend zone. This girl's not interested. Not interested at all. So those are some things, guys.
There's one on Facebook, too. Trinity over on Facebook said, I would say, let me pull up so I can read it better. I would say if they think that they are more entitled than I am. Haha.
So they think they're more entitled than you.
Yeah.
Pass them over to the friend zone. See, gentlemen, we're helping you now this morning. We need to learn these things. Text message. Getting too clingy too fast. Like if we just met at a bar on Friday, you probably shouldn't send me 20 messages on Saturday and be mad if it takes me more than 2 minutes to respond. If you're that needy now, how bad would it be if we actually dated? You know what?
Yeah, that's fair.
There's some truth in that.
Yeah.
That's a really good. Yeah. Clingy too fast. Express lane to the friend zone. So, gentlemen, in this short amount of time, I hope we learned something.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cavs beat the Clippers last night at home, 118-108. The Cavs improved to 28-16 on the season. They're off today. They'll play again tomorrow night back at home at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse against the Detroit Pistons. Tip-off for that game is at 7 o'clock. And finally tonight in college hoops action, 7 o'clock on Peacock, Ohio State hosts number 14 Illinois. The Buckeyes are 13-7 on the season. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92. .31 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Oh, and it's time. It's time to play the game Sweeping the Nation. Actually, I don't know if that's true, but it's the game we play usually once a week to give away a prize, but we don't want to just do caller number 10.
Well, I mean, Jake and I have played it. You've never played it until now.
Till now. Why is that? Because here's our first contestant for Radio Roulette today. Check. What, you can't hear it?
No, I was having a hard time. It was like
Q92, hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Ryan.
Ryan, where are we calling from this morning?
We are calling from Austin Town on my way over to Akron Children's for work.
There you go. All right, perfect. All right, you're going to play Radio Roulette. You're the one that got through. The question is, which one of the three of us would you like to try to answer 2 out of 3 trivia questions right to win you these tickets?
Christian, if I pick you, you're not going to let me down, are you?
Well, now you do that to me. Now you put pressure on me. I'd like to. I have no intention of letting you down, but are you going?
Come on, Christian, it's you, man. It's
damn it! All right, you're rolling me in One Tree Hill. Well, looks like it's time for me to play. Oh yeah! Of course, I'm going to bring the song from the show. I can still see it. This starts playing, and Lucas is dribbling the basketball
across
over
the bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, all right, here we go. I have yet to play. I am very excited and nervous. No one wants to be the first one to screw a listener over. But it's about time I got to play. All right, Jake has One Tree Hill question. So he will be the one asking me these questions. Lauren looked them over. She says they're fair. Because Jake didn't know anything about the show at all.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I totally get. That was more our time. But I trust Lauren. So if Lauren says the questions are fair, the questions are fair.
I think they are fair. So, there's one question that I think might be a little bit tricky for you.
So don't ask me that one, Jake.
Okay.
Well, no, I mean, 2 wins it.
I'm joking. Ask me whatever you want. Ask me. I do not care.
But like one of them, I probably wouldn't have come up with the answer on my own, but given multiple choice, I would have known it. Does that make sense? And I think you watched this more than I. I mean, I watched it.
I did.
Eons ago, but you're known for watching reruns now.
I'm known for watching shows over and over again. I have watched that series over and over again. It's been a while. No excuses, but it has been a while since I watched it. So let's hit the. Oh boy! All right, I got to get 2 out of 3 right. I'm sending my man to see Justin Timberlake.
All right, Jake, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
First
All right.
question.
First question.
Here we go.
What NBA team was going to draft Nathan Scott before his injury?
Man, I'm thinking about the team that he actually played for.
No, don't.
Okay.
You got this.
Seattle Supersonics.
Correct.
Yeah! Yeah! You know what happened?
What?
He got in that fight with the guy outside the bar.
Oh, that's right.
And he injured himself, and he was in a wheelchair.
Yes, he was.
And he ruined everything.
He was in a wheelchair more than once, wasn't he?
Well, if you were on that show, you were in a car accident at one point or another. There's no one that wasn't in a bad car wreck
It was dramatic.
in that show. Yes.
Good job. All right, he's
Fun
got
fact,
one.
He ended up playing for the Charlotte Bobcats later on. Fun
Yeah. Yeah, it's like really weird. I don't know if something. There we go.
fact. Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. All right, here we go.
All right. What is the first song Haley wrote?
It aired during episodes.
Wow. Halo?
Incorrect.
All right, now I'm getting a little nervous. This next one's the one that I.
Should I go with a different question then?
Let me see that.
Listen, we can't. If I lose, I lose. We can't make excuses. We can't make sure I get easy ones.
Yeah, but these might be really, really hard. I don't want to do that either.
Damn it! Can I have the answer to that?
Elsewhere, I believe.
Oh, I would have never guessed that.
Yeah. Halo was on the list. I mean, that was definitely one of her songs
Yeah,
too.
it was a great. Halo's a great
Yeah.
song. We should have played it on this station. Oh man, this is stressful. Have you guys never even missed a question, did you?
No. Yeah.
I missed one.
Yeah, I missed one.
I don't think you did.
Maybe I didn't. I don't remember.
Man.
I don't know. Now I'm so scared.
Guys, this is the game. We can't.
Okay, just go with the one you
I
picked.
appreciate you
Okay,
guys. I know
okay.
you're looking out for the listener, but we can't just be like, well, if
I know. I just don't want
the
to make
show
them
was
really, really
called
hard.
One Tree what?
Okay.
Right. Like who were brothers?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. If you ever watched the show.
The show aired on the W what?
Right.
Okay.
Come on, Christian. One Tree.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What was the title of the novel written by Lucas Scott?
Oh, yeah, we're in trouble.
I was going to try and make it easier. Guys, no.
Oh my God. He wrote it, and it was about the car. It was about, oh my God, it was about, no, it was about a star. Oh man, we're in trouble. My man, we're in trouble. I might, oh no. Oh, am I about to lose for a listener? He wrote it.
Time's up.
Yeah.
That was perfect timing.
Yeah, unfortunately it was. I'm so sorry, listener. I forgot your name.
Ryan.
Ryan, I should at least remember your name.
He works at Akron Children's too. You know he's a good
I
man.
know. I was just there. I didn't see him, but I was there. The name of the novel. I don't know. I don't know it. I don't even have a guess.
Give him
An
the answer.
Unkindness of Ravens?
Yeah. These are kind of hard, by the way, you guys.
That's why I was trying to pick an easy
That's
one.
the
I
one-
wasn't trying
That's the one I could have gotten out of multiple choice.
Man. Yeah, if you give me multiple choice,
What's wrong?
I feel like things aren't working.
Just the headphones are very weird for me
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Just recently.
Well, the game continues. Ryan, I'm very sorry.
Ugh.
I'm a failure.
You are.
Can I just have another one? Just
Okay. Who owned One Trees Hills record store?
Come on, Christian.
who owned it?
Yeah.
It was that guy.
It's a guy.
You knew his name?
Yeah.
What was his name?
Max. Max?
Yeah, Max.
Didn't know that. I could see his face because that's the producer everyone accused of sexual harassment.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. See, you know all these weird things, but you don't know these answers.
Maybe One Tree Hill was a bad choice. Give me another one. I'm pissed.
Okay, here's I think an easy one. What are the names of the two half brothers?
The who?
The names of the two half brothers.
Oh, where was that? Lucas and Nathan.
That was like a softball.
That
one.
is a softball.
Yeah, that was a
If I
softball
ever
one.
saw
Just
one.
saying, we certainly hit that one till the end.
Give him one more.
I have like character quotes.
Here, no, hold on. Do this one.
Just you can read it. Just
Oh, that's why. Where did Karen go for cooking classes?
She went overseas. She went to Italy.
Yes,
Yeah.
would have gotten that one. Okay.
Damn it. All right, 330-450-9292. Radio Roulette rolls on. Pick me. I want redemption. It's One Republic. I ain't worried. It's Q92. No one's ever going to pick me again. This guy sent a woman a music video of a love song. I know the song. It's by a band called Adelita's Way. The song is called Alive. Very good song.
Oh,
If you're into like rock ballads.
okay.
Sent that. Under that wrote, wish you would give me a chance.
Aw.
Followed by pay you.
What?
Followed by buy you something. No response, by the way, to the song or the give me a chance
Good.
or the pay you or the buy you something. Here's a Tinder one.
I mean, I know we're not above bribery. Like,
Oh,
to
no,
get
we
people
bribe.
we bribe all the time.
We own it, though.
But that isn't that like solicitation once the money enters the situation?
Well, but you're not asking for sexual favors.
Yet.
You're asking for a chance at sexual favors.
I'll give you a chance. How much you got? $250. All right.
Q92.
Isolated light rain and light snow during your Tuesday. Cloudy skies, our high the upper 30s. Overnight tonight, a little drizzle, maybe a flurry or two. Cloudy, 35. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
This is Lindsay,
Lindsay, where are you calling from?
a lion.
All right, Lindsay. Who do you want to play for you for Radio Roulette? Probably not me.
Let's go, Lauren.
There you go. There you go.
Now you watch I'll lose her.
Good idea.
I am so sorry. I'm going to do my best.
Oh, here we go. All right. So we're going to Gilmore Girls trivia now.
Yeah, you made me nervous. Like, I actually kind of have pit sweat.
Pit sweat.
Yes, because I'm nervous. Don't worry, I deodorize.
But I know. I know. You're a good deodorizer.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Gilmore Girl trivia here. Let me see. 2 out of 3, and she's going to see Justin Timberlake. Who is Lorelai's best friend in the show?
Oh, Suki. Melissa McCarthy.
Full name?
Suki St. James.
There you go. There you go. All right, got that one. Let me see here. I found here's an interesting one. What does Rory shoplift after her first kiss with Dean?
Cornstarch.
It was cornstarch. You win. Another listener wins tickets on Radio Roulette. Lauren stays undefeated.
I want my third one.
All
This is
right,
fun.
let me see here. Which character is referenced but never appears on the show?
Mr. Kim. Lane Kim's dad.
Yes.
Actually, in A Year in the Life, when it comes back and they update it like 12 years later, they actually have a character that does a cameo, and that's the first time you ever see what her dad looks like.
Man.
See, a little fun fact for you.
There you go. We got a winner. So congratulations to who? Lindsay from Alliance. You're going to see Justin Timberlake. The 2 listeners I screwed over, I apologize. I will do better. And that's how you play Radio Roulette. It's a good thing because the hour's almost over. So we're going to call her and talk to her real quick and give her the good news. I'm sure she already knows.
Yeah.
That is funny. Are you guys allowed to change up your topic on? Yes, we can.
We could,
If
yeah.
we decide, because eventually we'll run out of questions
Yeah.
for all 3. We'll have to switch up. So, yeah.
Yeah, we will.
Like, I've thought about changing the Saved by the Bell.
I could do that one. I could hang with Everybody Loves Raymond's. Probably Psych. The Office. Parks and Rec. There's several I could do.
Yeah. It'd be interesting. Christian, maybe next time pick a show you're an expert in. Oh, yeah.
He is, you guys. He does watch it. He knows all these like random things, just not the basic stuff. Like he knows stuff you shouldn't know.
Yeah, it's not the actual stuff. Damn it. It's Justin Bieber, Peaches, Q92. I got to say, nothing like that's happened to me. I'm trying to think of the worst thing ever happened to me in a hotel. I don't think I have a worst thing, but I did have a room I stayed in that had bullet holes in it in Albany, New York.
Are you serious?
Yep. When I did radio for Arena Football, we didn't always, it was like Arena Football. So we didn't always, stay in the Hilton. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes we stayed wherever the home team would put us up. And sometimes home teams thought it was funny to
Put you in
put us, and we would do the same.
Suspicious.
I think there was a team that did that to us, I believe. And maybe it was Albany. I might be wrong. What was awesome is then they had to come to Youngstown to play us. We put them up in Cleveland. We put them up in Cleveland.
I was going to say.
Made them drive down from Cleveland to Youngstown for the game.
Oh, that's funny. Well,
I thought that was kind of funny. I was like, well done.
Yeah.
Little subtle revenge there.
Yeah.
Enjoy your hour bus ride to the arena.
Have fun.
When we could have put you in a hotel in this town.
Right.
So I remember that. It smelled. It was very dirty. And it had bullet holes in the wall.
Oh, my. I've never had anything like that.
Yeah. congratulations. You're going to see Justin Timberlake.
Thank you, Lauren. I knew you could do it.
You're welcome. Congrats, girl. You're headed to see Justin Timberlake at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse on Sunday, July 7th. Just tell everybody your favorite station and Jock that hooked you up with tickets.
Q92, and it was Lauren.
Radio roulette winner here.
Jake, ask me another one.
I don't have any more.
There's none
Hold
left?
on. I'll pull up one.
Yeah.
We got 2 minutes.
Okay.
I figure might as well spend the 2 minutes me failing at more One Tree Hill trivia.
Nope. This is the one where this one site, like you have to like reveal you know what I mean? Like it doesn't just give you the answer.
I hate those.
Yeah, me too.
That was my problem. None of them just gave you the answers. You had to take the test.
It's super annoying.
Rage Room coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, by the way. I have rage.
Yeah, you do. Oh my gosh, come on.
Lucas.
Correct.
It's hard because like a lot of these are like,
And I'm just not destined to answer any questions, correct?
no, hold on. No, you will. I'll get you some softballs. Make you feel better.
I don't
about
want
yourself.
softball.
I'm gonna pump you up.
I do not want softball.
Okay.
I need to learn my lesson. Man.
Man, this is stupid. Hold on. We're just gonna go with this first one. Basic. All right.
We're almost out of time.
I know. What? Okay.
It's okay.
Who went? It won't give me the answer until we're done. This is another stupid quiz. You're right, Jake. Oh, here we go. No. Okay. Who went to go see Haley in New York?
That would be Lucas and Brooke went together.
Correct.
Boom!
Yep. Good job.
Thank you. Did anyone win?
This is true or false? That was right. I mean, your answer was right. But
Yeah.
This is true or false? Peyton got Jimmy Eat World to play for Trick at the end of season 2.
Yeah, she got him to play.
She sure
Yeah,
did.
big benefit. Yeah, they played like 3 songs. One more real quick. Damn, I would have won someone tickets.
Oh, I can't ask that one. That
I
one.
feel better.
Who had Keith slept with that he shouldn't have slept with?
Oh my God, who did he sleep with? His brother's wife?
What was her
Deb.
name? There you go. Yeah.
Dan walked in on there in front of the fireplace naked.
Yeah, it was real bad.
Ooh, you win tickets. No, you don't. Anyway, I feel better now. It's Q92.
WD.
I'm going to kick it off. My rage is being prescribed Ozempic and then finding out you cannot afford Ozempic, and now you can't do it anymore because it cost you $350.
Yeah, that's a big kick to the butt.
That is. By the way, Jake checked with his pharmacist parents, and they said that's pretty much the best deal I'm going to get.
Yeah.
For you people that pay less, God bless you. For people that got to pay more than they should for medications, you shouldn't pay more than you pay for your car in medication, in one medication. Rage Room. Jake, you got some raids today?
Yeah, Rage Room. I don't understand why people walk, run, ride their bikes, ride their scooters in the middle of the street in the neighborhood when there's a sidewalk 5 feet from them.
I also have that rage.
Yeah.
I've said the same thing. Whenever I see a sidewalk, I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Why would you not walk on the sidewalk?
Move over 3 feet, go on the sidewalk, and let the cars drive.
Literally. I have the same rage. I've said that before. I'll say to myself in the car.
Yeah.
They'll be on the side of the road, and I got to go around them, and I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Like, especially, you're walking. There's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
It's a sidewalk.
Exactly.
For you.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Yeah.
For your safety.
Right.
You're a lot less likely to get struck by a car on the sidewalk.
Right. It could happen, but
No,
less
it
likely.
absolutely could happen, but I mean, it's God's will at that point.
Right.
I mean, I agree. It's a good rage.
Yeah.
Good rage. Let's see. We got the text line here. Rage Room. When I sneeze about 46 times in a row, and I absolutely hate when I'm on my 10th sneeze and somebody that I'm talking to still having a conversation with me because I'm choking, I can't breathe, I'm snorting, and it's a hot mess, and they can't stop talking for 30 seconds, as if I have any idea on what they're saying anyway. Rage Room. I'm usually a 2 to 3 sneezer.
I definitely sneeze more than twice.
Yeah, there's never usually just one.
Yeah.
It's usually a 2 to 3, but I know people that they'll do it 10 times. I'm like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Good Lord. I'm going to kick it off. My rage is being prescribed Ozempic and then finding out you cannot afford Ozempic, and now you can't do it anymore because it cost you $350.
Yeah, that's a big kick to the butt.
That is. By the way, Jake checked with his pharmacist parents, and they said that's pretty much the best deal I'm going to get.
Yeah.
For you people that pay less, God bless you. For people that got to pay more than they should for medications, you shouldn't pay more than you pay for your car in one medication. Rage Room. Jake, you got some raids today?
Yeah, Rage Room. I don't understand why people walk, run, ride their bikes, ride their scooters in the middle of the street in the neighborhood when there's a sidewalk 5 feet from them.
I also have that rage.
Yeah.
I've said the same thing. Whenever I see a sidewalk, I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Why would you not walk on the sidewalk?
Move over 3 feet, go on the sidewalk, and let the cars drive.
Literally. I have the same rage. And I've said that before. I'll say to myself in the car.
Yeah.
They'll be on the side of the road, and I got to go around them, and I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Especially, you're walking. There's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
It's a sidewalk.
Exactly.
For you.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Yeah.
For your safety.
Right.
You're a lot less likely to get struck by a car on the sidewalk.
Right. It could happen, but
No, it absolutely could happen. But it's God's will at that point.
Right.
I agree. That's a good rage.
Yeah.
Good rage. Let's see. We got the text line here. Rage Room. When I sneeze about 46 times in a row. And I absolutely hate when I'm on my 10th sneeze and somebody that I'm talking to still having a conversation with me because I'm choking. I can't breathe. I'm snorting. And it's a hot mess. And they can't stop talking for 30 seconds as if I have any idea on what they're saying anyway. Rage Room. I'm usually a 2 to 3 sneezer.
I definitely sneeze more than twice.
Yeah, there's never usually just one.
Yeah.
It's usually a 2 to 3, but I know people that they'll do it 10 times. I'm like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Good Lord. I'm going to kick it off. My rage is being prescribed Ozempic and then finding out you cannot afford Ozempic, and now you can't do it anymore because it cost you $350.
Yeah, that's a big kick to the butt.
That is. By the way, Jake checked with his pharmacist parents, and they said that's pretty much the best deal I'm going to get.
Yeah.
For you people that pay less, God bless you. For people that got to pay more than they should for medications, you shouldn't pay more than you pay for your car in one medication. Rage Room. Jake, you got some raids today?
Yeah, Rage Room. I don't understand why people walk, run, ride their bikes, ride their scooters in the middle of the street in the neighborhood when there's a sidewalk 5 feet from them.
I also have that rage.
Yeah.
I've said the same thing. Whenever I see a sidewalk, I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Why would you not walk on the sidewalk?
Move over 3 feet, go on the sidewalk, and let the cars drive.
Literally. I have the same rage. I've said that before. I'll say to myself in the car.
Yeah.
They'll be on the side of the road, and I got to go around them, and I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Especially, you're walking. There's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
It's a sidewalk.
Exactly.
For you.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Yeah.
Here on today's hit music, it is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you, hanging out. Thank you for having us on your radio. Thank you for streaming us at Q92radio.com. And thank you for watching on Facebook, YouTube, and on X. It's the 8 o'clock hour, so that means we're going to be doing the Rage Room here momentarily. The Rage Room is very simple. We open up the phone line, the text line, the comments on Facebook, YouTube, and X. We all have rage inside us, things that annoy us, things that piss us off, things that really, get our goat.
I was going to say, usually say grind your gears.
Grind your gears. Get your goat. You're like, you know what ticks me off, and you want to get it off your chest. Well, here's an opportunity to do that. You can call us up at 330-450-9292. You can text us at 330-269-9292, or you can leave a comment on Facebook, YouTube, or X if you're watching live on those platforms, and you can just get it off your chest. We read them aloud. It's kind of therapeutic.
Yeah.
It feels good.
have something. Happened last night.
Well, we're going to get to it.
Yeah.
We will get to it. We'll kick off Rage Room with our own rage.
Yep.
You have any rage, Jake?
No,
All right. Not anymore.
not anymore.
You're happy now.
Yeah, I'm happy now.
He has anti-rage. Favorite band's coming to town.
Yeah.
You excited?
I am. I just want to see them once. That's all I really care about.
It's Bowling for Soup, guys. That's who he's
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, and a while ago, that was my rage that they weren't coming anywhere near us.
Now they're
now,
coming
Now they are.
to Cleveland this July.
Yeah.
You are now actually afraid you're going to miss out on tickets. I
Yeah.
don't think you'll have a problem.
Yeah, that's true. But
I don't know. I'm
I
on
don't
the
know
fence
either.
about that one. They're pretty popular. They have a pretty big
Well,
following.
I like Bowling for Soup, but I don't.
They've been here.
They have. I don't think we're going to break Ticketmaster.
No. No, I don't
How
think we're
ex-
going to have another, like,
On a level of 1 to 10, how excited will you be to go see Bowling for Soup live?
probably 10.
Honestly,
Not gonna lie. Yeah.
that is awesome. Well, we'll make sure you get to Bowling for Soup.
Jake's dreams are coming true
Yeah.
There they are. That's
right
good
before our
stuff.
eyes.
That's good stuff. All right, Rage Room. Get your rage ready. Send it in. We're going to kick it off here shortly. It's Olivia Rodrigo. Get him back. It's 8:08 on Q. Again, 9 dating deal breakers that really aren't. They shouldn't be. He's considerably older or younger than you.
Yeah, I'm okay with
That should not be a huge deal
I mean,
breaker.
unless we're talking like 16 and 36, then I'd,
Yeah.
But if it's over 18, okay. I mean, I might be like, ooh, that's weird. Like, I don't know.
I'm 6 years older than my fiance.
I'm 5 years younger than Tony. He has a cousin. I don't remember the exact ages. I want to say she was like 32 and he was 51 when they got married. Like, it was a big.
Yeah.
And now he's like in his 60s and she's only in her 40s. I just keep thinking, like,
You know what, those 60s isn't what it was.
it's not, but I keep thinking things change. And I'm still like young and primal, and then things change.
You think you're still young and primal?
Yeah.
In
I
your
still
40s?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, in certain departments, I'm not saying like I'm not talking appearance wise. I'm not talking anything like that, but I
Yeah.
still feel good and
we're
want.
in that part of life where we still feel like we're young and awesome
Right.
and hip, but we're not.
Right, and I acknowledge that. I
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I had a full circle moment with my daughter last night. Her Avita bracelets. She was like, my niece has them on, and she's like, I love those bracelets. I'm like, Maren, I have like 7 of them.
Yeah.
You do? I'm like, yeah, because they were popular like a while ago. I just don't wear them anymore. So she, of course, wants them, which is fine. But like, you have those moments where you're like, gosh, I'm old. I'm no longer cool. My
No.
kids do not look at me like I am.
Yeah. Yeah, they never did. Yeah. Not you, everyone. Number 2.
Oh, thanks.
I said not you, everyone.
Yeah.
Myself included. You think my not daughter thinks, oh, man, Christian's awesome?
I think she does.
Yeah. Number 2. Number 2, and I support this one. He's balding.
Yeah, no, that's not a good reason. Some
That's
guys
a
can
deal-
rock
what-
the crap out of a bald
You know what,
head.
though? I'm going to stick up for people. Listen, we all have. Now, do some people take it too far? They want perfection. Okay. But we all have things and styles that we like or don't like. I don't think that makes you a bad person if you're not attracted to someone who's balding.
Yeah, I mean, it's just personal preference.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't look, if someone's like, man, sorry, man, I don't like guys with big heads. Now, do you ever want to hear that? Of course you want to hear that.
Right.
But just because I'm bald means you have to, I don't know. I don't see that as a big deal.
Right.
We all have, there's hairstyles we like on guys or girls. There's,
Tats, no tats.
That's what I'm
Beards,
saying, like,
no beards.
you don't like how I look? Screw you.
Right.
I like you. That's just not my style. I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say, and I'm probably not saying it right.
No, I get it. I totally get it.
I only, okay, not into bald guys. Okay. You can get a wig. You can go get a hair transplant.
No,
we talked about how bad those transplants are. My God. Number 3, he lives far away from you. I think that maybe should be a little bit. Depending on how far.
I think it really depends on the people. I mean, if you guys are very social people or you're very needy people, you need to be together a lot. Long distance is not going to work well for you.
Right.
But if you have confidence and faith in your partner and you guys have to be away from each other for a while and make that commitment to see each other talk every day, I think you can make it work. I think it really depends on the person.
Again, 9 dating deal breakers that really aren't. They shouldn't be. He's considerably older or younger than you.
Yeah, I'm okay with
That should not be a huge deal
I mean,
breaker.
unless we're talking like 16 and 36, then I'd,
Yeah.
But if it's over 18, okay. I mean, I might be like, ooh, that's weird. Like, I don't know.
I'm 6 years older than my fiance.
I'm 5 years younger than Tony. He has a cousin. I don't remember the exact ages. I want to say she was like 32 and he was 51 when they got married. Like, it was a big.
Yeah.
And now he's like in his 60s and she's only in her 40s. I just keep thinking, like,
You know what, those 60s isn't what it was.
it's not, but I keep thinking things change. And I'm still like young and primal, and then things change.
You think you're still young and primal?
Yeah.
In
I
your
still
40s?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in certain departments. I'm not saying like I'm not talking appearance wise. I'm not talking anything like that, but I still feel good and
we're
want.
in that part of life where we still feel like we're young and awesome and
Right.
hip, but we're not.
Right, and I acknowledge that.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
Like, I had a full circle moment with my daughter last night. Pura Vida bracelets. She was like, my niece has them on, and she's like, I love those bracelets. I'm like, Maren, I have like 7 of them.
Yeah.
You do? I'm like, yeah, because they were popular like a while ago. I just don't wear them anymore. So she, of course, wants them, which is
Q92.
Isolated light rain and light snow during your Tuesday. Cloudy skies, our high the upper 30s. Overnight tonight, a little drizzle, maybe a flurry or two. Cloudy, 35. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Q92.
Isolated light rain and light snow during your Tuesday. Cloudy skies, our high the upper 30s. Overnight tonight, a little drizzle, maybe a flurry or two. Cloudy, 35. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
The morning on Q92.
Don't forget about Jake. He's so dreamy.
8:17 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake hanging out with you guys this morning. About to go to the Rage Room. Don't forget, come to the 9 o'clock hour. Bring Goodell, Husky Valley, recovering from that terrible bus accident.
Yeah, I think we all are familiar with the story, and we're going to check in with Bren and see how she's doing in her recovery. Plus, there's a benefit coming up this weekend for her and her family. I'm going to want to miss. I'm very lucky that I've been following some of that stuff. Me and Christian, some of the stuff they have in there for raffles and bidding and everything. Holy cow.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, they have some great stuff. So we'll be talking to her coming up around 9:05.
So that's coming up on the show. But right now, let's go for the first time today into the Rage Room, shall we?
It's just one of those days.
What rage do you have? Let's get it out. Mine, when I thought I knew what I was doing with One Tree Hill Trivia, and apparently I don't. Unless you ask me after the game's over, then I answer them all. When it's on the line, I don't perform. That's terrible. I got to work on it. I got to start watching the show again.
When was the last time you watched it?
Like 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah, you need a refresh.
I've watched that thing through like probably 3 times.
Yeah.
I should have known. Should have known the questions.
Tough break, man.
Should have known. But man, what are you going to do?
My rage is self-checkouts. You have to put your stuff in the bagging area. If you pick it up too quickly, it makes the light go off for someone to come over and help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can happen.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah,
It happened to me yesterday at Costco. I literally picked up, my daughter was with me, and she always likes to scan everything. So I'm like, go ahead, knock yourself out. Well, she throws a couple of the items that I got over on the bagging thing. One of them was a pair of joggers, which, by the way, don't sleep. They've got Under Armour joggers for $28. Anyhow, she throws them over there, and they get all messed up. All I did was pick up joggers, which weigh what? Nothing.
Triggered.
To fold them. And all of a sudden, we're standing there waiting on a Costco associate.
That happens. I've had that happen to me a lot, Giant Eagle. When I didn't
Yeah.
put something in the bagging area right away.
Please return item to the bagging area.
You do that, and the thing still goes on.
Oh, I know.
Then the guy walks over with that card, and he looks at you like you're an idiot.
Right.
They always tend to look at you like you're an idiot.
Well, like they want to say to you, maybe self-checkout's not for you. Maybe it is. Maybe your machine sucks.
You know, aisle 6 is open. Yeah, it's the only one. Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah,
I see the
it.
line, too.
Right.
I'm good. Rage Room, having to pick between work and my number one passion.
What's your number one passion?
That's vague.
Yeah,
What's your passion? Knitting? Maybe whittling?
maybe.
What is your passion? I want to know. Rage Room, when you drive a 2004 Toyota RAV or whatever it's called. Rage Room. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you to do. Just
Don't drive your car. If you're driving right now, pull over. Call the dealer.
can't even drive it in. I want you to drive it into the dealership, which I don't get.
No, they said they'll come and get it. Probably so the liability's on them.
Rage Room, when I play the lottery and never win. I feel you on that one.
Yeah.
What do I feel you on that one? I quit playing. I was playing every week. I don't do that anymore, and I don't know why. Probably because I wasn't winning anything.
I guess they were feeling
Ever.
like it was a waste.
Rage Room, kids who can't do their homework and schoolwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, teenager, huh? Teenager, huh? Do your homework? I have a study hall. Do you? Do you? Did you get done in study hall? No. Volunteering at a summer camp is your passion.
Oh, no. Oh, I get it. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a bummer. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I mean, you got to pay the bill.
Yeah.
There's no paying job to help out at a summer camp.
Well, if it's
All volunteer?
nonprofit, usually it is volunteer
That sucks.
or very small pay, not enough to.
Not enough to get by.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Let me see. Don't pick Christian for Radio Roulette. You'll be screwed big time. Rage Room. Yeah, no.
No, that was
my
just,
rage.
It was an anomaly.
That was my rage. I failed everyone. Rage Room 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line 330-269-9292. Keep sending it in. You can put your comments on Facebook, YouTube, and X as well. It's Eminem right now. He's not feeling too good right now. He's sad. Without me, it's Q92. Saturday we went out. We took the kids swimming at his grandfather's.
Oh,
and,
that's
Jamie's,
fun.
her father. We went over there and we swam.
Yeah.
Did that. Then, unfortunately, we tried to eat food afterwards. And I had 2 consecutive awful ordering experiences.
So, like, you DoorDash?
Where I went, no,
Okay.
we tried to go. It was, first of all, it was weird to begin with. Watch the time. Okay. It was weird to begin with because I suggested after swimming, hey, why don't we all just go get someone little? I don't want to go to like an expensive
Right.
somewhere. I don't care if it's fast food or just a place that's quick, not that expensive. Let's just grab a bite while we're out. I was like, yeah. And then somehow we end up going to Mexican, which if you know me at all, you know I can't stand Mexican food.
I love it.
As far Mexican food as I go is Chipotle. So the whole time we're driving, I'm like, if this was my idea.
And it got hijacked.
And somehow we're going to a place where everyone knows I won't like any of the food. But I'm thinking there's got to be something, right? Got to be something.
No.
Maybe they have an American menu or some stuff. I know Don Poncho's has actually an awesome American menu.
Yeah, their fries are so good.
Burger, fry, the grilled cheese. It's awesome. This place did not.
Okay.
So I decided, I was thinking, okay, I like Chipotle. What if I get a burrito? And I'm just very specific to the man. And I say, I just want steak and rice.
Yeah, simple.
Seems like, okay, that might work.
Right?
That might work. I didn't take into account that I was in an authentic Mexican restaurant. So I explained this to the gentleman, and he nodded many times.
I got it.
I said, just, burrito, just steak and rice. You don't want this. I don't want that. You don't want this. I don't want that. Do you want this? I don't want that. I thought I just said I wanted just steak and rice. In my head, I said this. I'm like, I thought I made this pretty clear.
I was going to say, did you say this to the waiter?
I said
that
steak,
doesn't sound like
and he just kept questioning other things that, like, I said I didn't want on it.
Right.
And I spent
He was making sure.
a good couple minutes going, no, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice. Do you want tomatoes? Just steak and rice. Do you want this? Just steak and rice. And somehow that wasn't working. So it comes out.
And it wasn't steak and rice.
First of all, my own fault. I probably expected to see something looking like a Chipotle burrito. And it came out like this very loosely wrapped, I guess, burrito, if you will. Now, first of all, there was cheese on the side and cheese drizzled on the top. I have no idea where the cheese came into the picture. After I spent 10 minutes saying, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice.
Well, but they love to garnish with their queso.
Just steak and rice.
And most people would appreciate that. Queso
I
drizzle.
looked at that and I felt bad because the girls both looked at me like, oh no. And I looked at my plate. I looked at them. I looked back at my plate. I just thought, here we go. Scrape off the cheese. My poor fiance was trying to, oh no, we can fit. I'm like, it's fine. Please sit down. Please sit down. Because she's starting to get up, coming over to my plate. Like, please sit down. I love you. Please sit down. Let's not make a scene in the damn Mexican restaurant. I'm the picky eater.
Yeah, but she felt bad because she probably knew, like, he doesn't even like this to begin with, and that's what he got. Oh, God.
So I scrape off the cheese. Then I go to pick it up. And the whole GD thing just falls apart. It was so wrapped loosely, it just...
Right.
It looked like a piece of bologna. The rice is orange. I was like, what the hell is orange rice?
Well, a lot of times they'll put, like, salsa or tomato paste. Like, that's how you make Mexican rice.
So that made me like, oh, here we go. This is just great. So I mustered it down somehow to say it didn't taste good, in my opinion, realizing that I don't like Mexican food and everyone else does. It was awful. Music. It is Q92. He was flicking off everybody at the stadium.
Was he?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see that.
See those videos?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Well, fans were, they're giving him the business. He was giving it right back.
Yeah, that's fair.
With the double barrel.
Oh, that's serious.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, they were trolling him. They were making fun of him and the Lions. So I get it. Rage Room. I'm driving in Salem. 2-lane waiting to turn left, and a Karen is just losing her mind that she had to wait 15 seconds for oncoming traffic to clear. I turn, and there is a boomer driving in the middle of the road, so let drives around me because middle. And as he passes, he's screaming and pointing at me. Friggin' boomers.
I like that last line.
Friggin' boomers. Rage room when I'm told my time and position won't be an issue. I make it to the final rounds of interviews to be told we changed our mind and can't set a precedent and let you continue interviewing.
Oh, that's crap.
That would piss me off.
Yeah, that's total crap.
That would piss me off. When you can't stay home and play Call of Duty all day and have to go to work for a living. Rage room. I hear you. I could go for a day of that. Having to drive up 77 to Cleveland tomorrow morning during rush hour. Hope it's not like Death Race 2000. Rage room. Yes.
Just make sure you give yourself a little extra time.
At least weather won't really be.
No, not tomorrow.
You don't have to worry about any kind of like snow or anything. Just crazy drivers driving very fast, cutting you off and getting over at the last possible second.
Yeah.
Because I know that part is 70, but right before you get into downtown.
Oh, when it starts splitting into like 4 lanes and like the highway ends and you can get off at East 9th Street. And I know. It's chaos. I will say, I think I've mastered that though.
Not me.
We've been up enough now that I know. If I'm going over to Cleveland Clinic, I know which way to go. If I'm getting off for Rocket Mortgage, I know where to go. Like, I feel pretty good about
the
it.
whole time before you make that turn where you're in Cleveland. You're
Yeah.
looking at everything. I'm always like, what exit? Am I in the right lane? Am I in the right lane?
Isn't that where you go 90 east?
I overthink and think I'm in the wrong lane the entire time.
That's my sister. My sister, first of all, I have 2 serious worries for my sister. One, okay, she's older than me, but she's not even 50, okay? She's still in her 40s. She hugs the steering wheel, and every time I ride with her, I'm like, if we were in a high-impact crash, certainly her head would be in my lap. That's what I'm worried about, is the airbag knocking her head off. Okay? But 2, she starts freaking out. She'll be like, what did the GPS say? I'm like, you just heard it just like I did. What did it say? What, am I going to miss it? Like, she starts yelling at me, and I'm like, aren't you listening
I do that a little bit.
to the GPS? Calm down.
I don't do the hugging of the steering wheel, but I do I just second guess it.
Yeah.
I'm like, right lane, but I'm not in the right lane. There's another lane to my right. What do you mean right lane?
Don't get me wrong. She's a great driver. I have told her, though. It's ridiculous. Like, I'll make fun of her. I'll pull up next to her, and she's hugging the steering wheel, and I'll lean forward and hug my steering wheel and pretend I'm her and mock her.
Yeah, city driving at me, man. I get very nervous. There's that point where you're coming up, and then, like, you do that left loop,
Yeah.
and you're looking at, like, progressive field.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'm good once I make that, actually. I'm fine. But all the lanes before that, you got to go this. Oh, man, I am a
Columbus
sissy.
gets me, too. Whew, makes me sweat. Not only do I have pit sweat, my hands are sweating, and,
Chicago made me poop my pants.
I bet.
I've never seen anything like Chicago. I know I've never seen LA traffic in person.
I was
get
going to
that.
say, I've been there, and I've not driven it myself, but I've been, and that carpool lane is serious business.
But Chicago, I was like, there are like 6 lanes, and everyone's car has a little dent. And I'm like, you guys just don't even care? You just hit each other?
It's like bumper cars,
Yeah,
man.
it's like, oh, it's fine. Keep going. Try driving a semi in New York City,
Oh my God.
VW says.
I can't.
That
Yeah.
would not be fun.
Nope.
Yeah, my friend, Jamie's dad used to deliver because they're from like Illinois.
That's nice. You called him your friend, too.
He used to drive a delivery truck in downtown Chicago.
Oh, no way. Get out. No. I'd be like, there's no way.
I can't imagine being like a guy that delivers daily in downtown anything.
I mean, I guess you get used to it. It's like no big deal, but
Cleveland, I could do.
then you got to worry about the cops rolling up on you and interviewing you. So, what were you doing yesterday at 7:00? And you'd be like, unloading my produce,
Yeah.
like Law and Order.
Yes, just like Law and Order. Let's take a look at sports on Q92.
This
.34 right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. Feel free to send in more rage, 330-450-9292 to call it in. Text it in, 330-269-9292. Oh, I have a few minutes. I want to get into this.
Yeah, I know. You've been dying to talk about feet.
I mean, came up yesterday on our prep site. Apparently, you can make $45,000 a year selling pics of your feet if you have the right type of foot.
That's right. Can't just have any foot.
No, as long as you have the right toe type. Melissa Cook, a sex therapist, said. She said foot fetishes are one of the most common fetished.
Really?
The rare peasant foot type takes the lead when it comes to earnings. Now, this is when, listen up, you want to know if you can make $45K a year, this is when the 3 largest toes are equal in size.
Like length?
Yes.
Okay.
So like the big toe, the
I was like,
second
that'd
toe,
be
the
really weird if your
third.
big toe is as big as your middle toe.
So if that's the case, she claims, and a survey released by fetish site Fun with Feet revealed that models with square feet were earning up to $45,000 a year. You've got check your toes right now. You have are the top 3
hate
the
your
same
job
size?
Sitting at work, slip off your shoe right now.
You want to supplement your income? Pull out that camera. Let's put it on portrait mode.
What kind of foot do they call that?
Let me see here. Peasant feet.
Okay.
That is again the three biggest toes, the same size. While those with Greek feet, where the second toe is longer than the rest, you could still earn about $43,000.
Does this go for men's feet too?
I doesn't say if it's like per like sex or if it's just unisex, and it doesn't matter. So I don't know that I don't know that women are asking men for feet.
That was my question. That's what I was going to ask.
No, I don't think that
do women have this weird affliction with feet like men do?
No.
I wouldn't imagine.
That's got to be an equivocal. No.
Okay.
I've never heard of a woman
Neither
with
have
a
I.
foot fetish. They're all men. No.
Okay. But why?
Why don't you?
No, why do men like them but women don't?
No,
I don't like them at all, and I am a woman, so that plays into
some people are absolutely grossed out by feet. Don't even want to see them. Don't want them near them.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, the Greek feet could get you 43. Roman feet, where the first 3 toes are of equal length, can also command a pretty penny, mostly because there aren't a lot of models showing that type off yet.
Interesting.
So, it says if you want to be successful, there's a lot of things to consider, but mainly you need to think about the quality of your images and understand your audience, Cook said. So don't just like lazily take a foot pic.
Yeah.
Like put some thought into it. Find a good foot filter.
So it would be more like don't just snap a picture of your feet as they're up and ankles are crossed watching TV. Maybe like make sure they're all polished up and like sink them into a plush for a rug. Maybe or like something.
Rose petals beneath them.
That's so weird. I'm sorry. I can't. I tried to get on board with this. Like imagining
45K, Lauren.
I know, and that's fantastic.
45K. I'm just saying.
I know.
A lot of extra money for taking a picture of your flipping foot. No nudity, no face.
It's really gross, though.
It's just snap, post. You can make up a name. Crocheting Karen. You know what I mean?
What if it was like this little piggy pig? That would be the name of my page if I ever did it.
Oh, Lord. Toesy Wozy 6969.
Now you are making it sexual.
What's that? Oh, I just need numbers. Everyone needs numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4 was take them. So there you go, everybody. Sell your feet. And if you have the top 3 all the same size, boom, you can make 45.
What happens if they're like perfectly curved, like lengthwise?
Perfectly curved?
I feel like if you traced my foot, it would go like just perfectly curved. Like I don't have any toes that are longer than the other.
All 5 are the exact same?
No, what I'm saying is like they're perfectly curved. Like this is my foot if you traced it.
Curved.
Like that. Like big toe.
Yeah, I know what a foot looks. I mean,
that looks like a paw, but it looks like a cat waving
like
at you.
someone's old baseball mitt. I don't know. It doesn't say anything about the roundness of the foot. It just says it's about those toes.
My husband's middle toe is like just
Middle
slightly,
or second?
Second toe.
Well, you can make 43K.
Okay, that's why I was asking men too, because I thought about
I
pimping
think
his feet
I
out.
think I can make 45.
Really?
Yeah, I think my three are the same. Jake,
Have you
45
ever
or
showed
43?
To be honest, I don't know. But now I'm thinking about like getting my feet like done and like painting my toenails and like pretending like I'm a woman and just taking feet pics.
Well, we took that to level 10.
We know how that goes.
All right.
just for my feet.
You know what? Open it, and I'll help you take pictures.
You don't have to change gender to post feet pics.
No, but am I going to make more as a man than I would as a woman?
Well, I don't know. I don't know the market. Maybe.
Exactly.
All right.
Well, I don't either, but
Yeah, just shave your foot. If there's any hair on it.
Yeah.
Paint your toenails. Put that up there and be like,
Do you have hairy toes?
I'm Sarah.
not really. But I mean, I'm sure it's not woman-like.
Do you have hairy toes?
No, not really.
Okay.
I'm a hairy, but not on my feet.
Okay.
Toes.
Okay.
Not really. The skin on the top of my toe is baby's ass soft.
Why is it that men's feet are so soft?
I don't know
my
why.
husband's feet literally feel like
touch
newborn's feet.
the top of my foot and be like, how? You're an old man. How are these feet so
Yeah, I don't
supple?
know. They really are. You know what I think it is? I tell my husband this all the time. Like, he never doesn't wear socks unless we're at the beach. I think it's because you guys
I wear socks.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think it's because of the sock usage.
I don't wear flip-flops.
It holds the moisture in.
If I wear my slides around the house, there's socks on them.
Same with Tony.
I don't. It's very rare.
The only time you'll see him with slides on without socks is if we're at the beach or the pool.
And that to me is where it is acceptable.
Right. That's the same with him. He
Other
feels the
than that,
exact same way.
I feel emasculated when I walked around with my toes out. I feel like I can't. If there's danger, I'm in trouble. Can't run well with socks and with slides and your toes out. Trip and fall, cut a toe.
Okay, but and men that wear sandals, how do you feel about that?
I don't love it.
No, me either.
And the men and the men that wear jeans and flip flops.
I don't care about flip flops as much as I'm talking about like the brown leather sandals.
You should be in prison. Dude, there's a girl who sells her used tights and makes $100,000 a year.
That's gross.
That's interesting. But you also have to have a following and not be afraid to put yourself out there. Sites and social media get there. Yeah, you got to build up. It's like anything else. You got to build it up.
I guess maybe everybody has their thing. I used to have this game with my friend where we would take pictures of men wearing sandals, just their feet, and text them to each other.
I hate hairy toes. Someone texted. Oh
Me
my
too.
God, my husband's feet are so soft, and he never wears lotion or anything. I've never lotioned my foot in my life. And it feels like a baby.
That's my husband. He's never
baby soft.
Yes.
Baby soft.
I'm convinced it's the socks.
I take my socks off. The dog runs and hides. My old lady says I need help. Well, you're not going to make 45K. No, guys like stinky, dirty feet. They buy smelly after work socks. Sometimes they request wearing them for days. Now that's where you guys lose me.
Oh.
You foot guys. When you're taking why would I want a sock?
That makes me want to
Why
throw
would I
up a
want
little.
sock?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know who wants my socks?
I have caveman feet, someone says.
My dog wants my socks.
Someone said, please repeat the earnings one more time real quick.
They're debating. Why do I see somebody having like this existential crisis
Somebody
at their
wants the
desk at
earnings.
work?
Yeah,
like,
someone's
I
at
hate
work
this
right now
place.
fighting like, oh, listen, I'll make them say it again. If you have the peasant foot, which is when the three largest toes are equal in size, apparently you can earn $45,000 a year. If you have the Greek feet where the second toe is longer than the rest, you can earn $43K. So you're fine. If that second toe is bigger, you're fine, but take about $2,000 off your expectations. There you go, folks. That's what we talk about, the important issues here on this
Hard.
show. So now if you're thinking about selling feet picks, now you have a better idea of what you have equipment. Now you know what you can make just by your toes. So look down.
You might just be literally standing on a gold mine.
And text in what you would make, 45 or 43. Let's see what we got out there. I'm 45.
I don't know what I am.
Well, as long as your second toe is not bigger than your first, you're 45.
It's not. Okay,
You're
well then I'm 45.
Jake, 45?
45.
45. Look at us.
Oh, look at us.
Look at all that extra money we're about to make. It's Morgan Wallen last night on Q.
What are you doing right now exactly? You look like I don't even know what. You have a second to pop over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. You
Enjoying
look
myself.
so weird. You look like you're getting ready to go like scuba diving, like a wetsuit.
Oh, how cool would that be?
Look at it, doesn't it? Like, you know how they put the hood up?
Yeah,
and
it
then
does look like a wetsuit.
We're looking for the Titanic. We'll be back.
That, or what's that one where they would drop them? Oh, what is Cuba Gooding Jr. was in it? He was he went
that's
down.
a great movie.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And they would like put the big helmet
Men of
on.
Honor? Men of Honor?
Maybe.
Medal of Honor? Something honor. You ever been put in the friend zone, Jake?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, lots of times.
I'm quite familiar with that.
When did you find out you were in the friend zone?
Pretty much right away.
Right away? What's a key to you? How do you know?
I don't know. They don't show interest. They don't want anything to do with you, or they might be in a relationship already.
That see, I don't consider that friend zone.
No,
I just
yeah,
consider that like
yeah, right.
she's dating someone.
Yeah,
But it's been there. I saw an article on 8 reasons why girls friend zone guys. And we all know, guys, friend zone is a terrible place to be if you like a girl.
Right.
I like you. You're a buddy. Oh. I mean, in your head, you just hear, no! Oh, you said buddy? Did you call me buddy? Oh, son of a bee stick. We've all been there. Well, maybe some of you have. A lot of you have realized, oh no, I'm the friend. I think a good sign is when she's telling you about other boys.
that's
when you need to realize.
That hurts.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm the guy you talk to about the guys. Oh, damn.
yeah.
Oh no. I found an article of 8 reasons why girls friend zone guys. And listen, I always say too, you're entitled. Just because someone likes you doesn't mean you have to like them back.
Right.
I've never felt that way. I don't think it's rude. If I'm like, I like you, I don't like you that way. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It sucks. But a lot of times us guys, we tend to get pissed
Yeah.
and start, it's like, just because I like you.
Right.
But it says the reasons why that we get friend zoned is, I'll go through the list real quick. She's not sure what kind of guy you are yet. Doesn't know what we're all about.
Okay.
She's going to keep you in the friend zone. She's too familiar with you.
Yeah.
You guys know each other too well. There's no mystery. There's no,
Yeah.
wonder what he's like. Just get too close. She probably likes someone else. It says. She might be too busy right now for a relationship. You both know each other's history too well. See, I always thought that could be a positive thing.
It could.
Because, like, I know your secrets. You know mine. There's no lies here. There's no secrets here. Let me see. She could be dealing with stuff in her life. Could be. She could want to get to know you first, not as a buddy. She genuinely just wants to be friends with you. That's probably it. So those are eight reasons why they put you in the friend zone. It happens.
It does.
It happens, but like I said, for me, I always, if I got put in the friend zone, I knew that my telltale was usually when any girl would start telling me about her boy trouble.
Yeah.
Well, I like this guy. But like, you like this.
Not me, but
Oh, I got you. That's when I do I do my little slow fade. I would do my slow fade into the darkness.
Yep.
Be like, exit stage left.
Q92.
Isolated light rain.
Q92.
Isolated light rain and light snow during your Tuesday. Cloudy skies, our high the upper 30s. Overnight tonight, a little drizzle, maybe a flurry or two. Cloudy, 35. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Hit music. Q92. You know, this morning I put my pants on backwards twice.
No, but that's funny.
Yeah.
Were you getting dressed in the dark?
Yeah.
I've done that. I put shirts on backwards.
Twice? Probably not twice.
Not twice, but I've done it. I've initially and then gone into the bathroom and been like, oh, come on, and turned it back around.
Put on these pants you see before you today. I went to put my hands in my pockets and they were in the back. I was like, what? So I took them off. I was like, oh, it's so stupid. Took them off, put them back on. Same damn thing.
Yeah. And then you're
Stood
kind of
up
like,
again.
what is wrong with me?
I did. And then I woke up Jamie because I was like cursing to myself. Like, What are you doing? Like, what's wrong with you? Like,
Yeah.
put my pants on wrong twice today. I don't know if that's an indication where the day's going.
I was going to say, I hope not.
I don't know. But I'm telling you what. I was like, never done this before. Is this what getting old means? You start doing things like that?
Oh, I do stupid stuff all the time, and I think the same thing. I'm like, this is it? This is what it's like?
Normally, I'm really good for leaving tags on my shirts and going out in public with them.
You mean like the new price tag?
Yeah.
You don't feel it?
I'm good. I just, because I'm real good for getting new clothes, hanging them up and not wearing them for like ever.
A while. Yeah.
And then put them on one day. Like, yeah, I'll wear this. I haven't wore this. I leave the house and I was here at work at a meeting and Keller took a tag off one of my shirts. I was wearing it and he just like, come here. He ripped a tag off. I was like, yep.
At least he knew it was.
Yeah. Pants backwards and ticket roulette. Bad day for Christian. Yeah, I should have known I was going to be in trouble in roulette.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Radio roulette. It's been a bad Tuesday so far. I don't know what.
No, it's not that bad.
Got to get out of this funk. You know what stinks too? I didn't even have I forgot to put these in the fridge. Now my drinks are warm. It's been one of those days.
Yeah.
It's a Tuesday, folks.
It is. Coming up, we're going to talk to Bryn Goodell from Tusky Valley High School. She was part of that bus crash that's kind of gripped everybody back in November when it happened. We're going to check in with her, see how she's doing in her recovery. We're also going to talk about an awesome benefit coming up this weekend to help her and her family. It's been a long road. So we'll be talking to her soon, coming up.
That'll be coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. Right now, it's Bruno Mars. That's What I Like. It's Q92. One of the funniest things I've ever as a child laughed at. And I mean, I laughed, stomach hurt, couldn't breathe. And I'll never be able to explain it to where you guys would understand how funny it was. I'll never be able for you to be there and understand, because if I explain it to you, like, oh, okay. My brother did not understand the concept of bumper cars.
Okay.
And
what did he like run from them?
My brother, my sister, we all got one. I don't know if he just thought you just drive around the little room.
Right.
And that's it.
And there happens to be a lot of accidents. I mean, what?
And we were doing bumper cars, and we were having a fun. And yeah, you get jerked around sometimes, but you can get hit hard.
Yeah.
You know,
of course.
We're in bumper cars, and my brother did not understand that people were going to hit him.
Oh, God.
He started crying and yelling at everyone that was hitting him. So, like, I'm over on the side playing with people hitting. I look over, and he's crying. Someone hits him, and he just goes, "Stop it!"
Oh, my gosh.
Stop hitting me. And I look over, my dad's dying. My dad's just dying laughing. Like,
not telling him that's
no,
the
I don't know
point.
how he could bumper cars. I don't know what part of that you don't understand.
I mean, did he not stand in line and like observe it before he got on the car?
He was pissed crying. He wasn't like,
right.
He was pissed crying. You know, when you're so mad, all you can do is cry.
Yeah, but did they like pile on him so he couldn't move? Because that's frustrating.
I don't know.
How old were you guys?
We were, all of us, maybe 8, 7, 8, 9. I don't know.
Who's oldest?
My sister.
Okay, and then you?
I'm middle.
And then Justin's the baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just, everyone was hitting him, laughing, and he's not even trying to drive. He's just sitting there yelling at everybody hitting him. He's just screaming at everybody hitting him. Stop it!
Oh my gosh.
I just don't remember looking over my dad.
That's
and my dad's,
hilarious.
like, clapping his hand, laughing. You know, we're like, oh my.
Yeah.
He didn't understand bumper cars. I don't know what he expected from bumper cars.
I mean, is this something you don't let him live down, I take it?
No, I haven't brought it up, I don't think, ever to him. But I think about it once in a while. I'll still think about it.
And laugh?
Oh, God. It doesn't do it justice. If you saw it, you'd have been like, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
Didn't understand. And that's okay. That's okay. So yeah, happy birthday to her. 60 years young. So Maybe not. Maybe not.
She is not 60 years old.
No, I made that up.
Yeah.
She's nowhere near that, but she's older than me. So enjoy your day. Like I always say, there's no one I'd rather have ignore my texts and phone calls than my sister.
I feel like her sister just does her own thing. She's just like, I'm good. I don't want to talk to him right now.
Then you get older, she's like, what? I'm like, oh, gee, I don't know. I can't remember at this point.
Oh, stop.
Thank God it wasn't an emergency.
Well, she's got a family and kids and
Yeah,
stuff.
so do I. I can answer my phone or text when one of my family members calls.
That's true.
Or text.
It's true. I'll give you that.
I got to, you know how much you got to keep an eye on an 8-month-old?
Yeah, I do. I remember that.
I can still pick up my phone. Half the time he has it.
Well, yeah. He lets you know.
I taught him high five yesterday. He learned high five today.
Oh, good.
Yesterday. He doesn't, he goes.
Real slow.
Yeah, he goes real slow. He claps.
Yeah.
I love how babies do the open finger clap.
Oh, yeah.
Like they don't do the clap. They're like.
Yeah.
He does that. He loves to clap. He loves when you see him clap.
Mm-hmm.
But I taught him high five yesterday. Now he's just like.
Real slow.
Yeah. And it's funny because the third thing I've taught him that Jamie doesn't believe I taught him until she sees it.
Okay.
I'll be like, he does high five. He claps now. No, he doesn't. Jimmy, clap.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Jimmy does high fives now. No, he doesn't. I'm like, what?
Why don't you believe me? Right.
Please believe me. Like, yes, he does. I could see if I was like, Jimmy's driving now. I could see you be like, no, he doesn't.
I was just going to say, you should start being a little bit sarcastic and be like,
Jimmy knows geometry.
Right.
That makes sense to call me out and be like, there's no way he knows geometry. I think high-fiving and clapping, I think.
They're reasonable milestones.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
In fact, what is he not? He's 9 now. He just
9
turned 9 on the
months
7th.
Yeah.
Wow. Your thing right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. It's the Q92 Morning Show with Christian, Lauren, and Jake on your radio, streaming at Q92radio.com. And, of course, you can watch along live on Facebook, YouTube, and on X. And, Lauren, we have a special guest joining us right now.
We really do. Joining us is Bryn Goodell from Tusky Valley. Christian, I remember it was November 14th. And I said something to you because there was a traffic camera notice that there was an issue down around Columbus. And I said, my goodness, I don't know what happened, but there's something really serious going on. And I remember you coming to me shortly after our show ended and telling me I was Tusky Valley's bus. And Bryn joining us was probably one of the most seriously injured survivors of that crash. And we are so happy you're joining us this morning, Bryn. Looking beautiful as ever. Love that smile. Your smile, that's the one thing that I've noticed is so infectious. Bryn, we're so glad to have you this morning.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
Awesome. Well, we wanted to check in on you and see how you are doing, how the recovery process is going. I know this is one of those stories that after it happened, it was like it showed and displayed the best of the best in our community. Everybody rallying around you guys and really lifting you up. And I followed your story. I was lucky enough to be a part of the Facebook group that was updating and showing us your progress. And we kind of got to cheer you on from the background. But it was so great to see you making the strides that you did. You had some very serious injuries.
Yes. So the great things that came out of this accident was really just the community all coming together and supporting one another, and like all the benefits that are going on, and the Trojan Foundation, they really have helped my family and I'm sure other families. And about my injuries, I did have many injuries. I had like my clavicle broken, I had some rib fractures, I had a bunch of pelvic fractures, which are healing very nicely now, which is great. And my sacrum split and went up to my spinal cord, so I had to get surgery on that pretty fast that day. But there's a bunch of hardware in there, but it I did do well with the surgery, and I'm healing very nicely. So I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, we are so glad to see you. Like I said, talking to Bryn Goodell from Tusky Valley, um, one of the most seriously injured in that bus crash, 6 weeks in the hospital, and now you are doing rehabilitation outpatient, correct?
Yes.
What was it like for you? Because I'm going to be honest, Christian knows I'm a crier. So when I saw those signs that said "Welcome home, Bryn," and we saw you coming home a few weeks ago, it was like it meant the world to everybody because it was like this sign of she's moving forward, she's making progress, she's doing awesome. What was that like for you coming home for the first time?
It was kind of crazy because when I went through, like, even in like Canton area, I saw some signs. I was like, oh, that's nice. And then I went through like Zor and Bolivar because that's where like Tuscaloosa is located and where most people from our district are living. And I went through the town, and by like all the stores even and houses, there were signs everywhere. Like every time I went by a house, there was a sign or two even. And it was just really nice seeing all of those signs and all the support from everyone. And then some even like signs I've never seen before because I was in the hospital and I couldn't see them. And I went through and saw all those, and then I came home, and my neighbors had put up like welcome home signs on like the telephone poles on the way to my house on my road, which was really nice. And I had a welcome home sign on my garage door, which was really like I kind of got emotional because I was like I haven't been home in so long, and it just kind of felt weird to be coming home because I stayed in the hospital for quite a while, but it was really nice.
Yeah, I think that's the interesting thing. Like you said, when the accident happened, the kids who weren't harmed, they were home that night. They came home that night and they had the vigil at the football stadium. And you obviously you had to stay for 6 weeks before you could even go home. What I mean, obviously going through the surgery and things like that. But what was that experience like being like not 2 hours away from home, but still not being able to go home with your bandmates and having to stay there and had to wait for your parents to show up?
Yes, it was kind of scary at first because I went to the hospital and I was like, "Oh my gosh, we're in Columbus. We're 2 hours away from home. When are my parents going to come and see me?" Yeah, but they got there like quicker than I thought. I wasn't like I was conscious, but I like couldn't really comprehend things because I did not know what was going on at the time.
Yeah.
And they came and I saw them right before surgery, which was really nice. And I also just it was nice having them there before surgery because if I would have went into surgery without them there, I would not have liked that, and I kind of would have felt alone.
Mhm.
And yeah.
I had watched several interviews of you, Bryn, previous, when you talked about the day of the accident, you knew that God was with you and that you definitely had somebody watching over you. And I know when you were in the hospital, you actually got to meet the gentleman who pulled you from the bus. What was that like being able to meet him and just, I mean, he was a complete stranger and neither of you started your day knowing that your paths would cross. But I do believe that people are put in your life for a reason. And certainly we know what his, was his path in your life. But what was it like to meet him?
It was really we so I was in the hospital and he came into my room and we both just started crying. And I was like, "Oh my gosh." I don't remember seeing his face, but I
Mhm.
remember seeing something blue. Maybe it was like his jeans or his shirt, but he was very, very strong, and we just kind of talked and asked how he was doing, and we just kind of talked for a while, but it was really, really nice seeing him, and he He's my hero, and I don't think I would have gotten off the bus if it wasn't for him and the other helpers. One of the helpers were Mr. Tripp and a volunteer Kim, and they did really well helping everyone get out of the bus in time. So it was really nice seeing him.
I'm so glad that you got to reunite with him. You also got to see the bus driver once you came back up here. You were in Columbus for a little while, but am I wrong? You ended up transferring up here to Akron Children's, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you actually got to meet Mr. Wagler, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I would imagine that coming from something like this, you guys have all formed somewhat of a bond that will never be broken. This is something that we share. We don't know it the way that you do, but we definitely, our hearts are still with and will always be with the Tusky Valley community and with you, Bryn, of course. I want to make sure that we have enough time to mention there's something very special coming up. This has been a long road for you and your family. Your parents have been by your side through all of this. And obviously with that comes some financial setbacks for the family, some expensive medical bills, different things like that. And there's been a benefit that I know that they've been planning for some time, but is this weekend already? It is here. I remember when I first got the information for it, I'm like, my goodness, it's, this is a ways away, but my goodness, did it come quick as ever. And it is this weekend. If you're watching right now on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter, we have the information up for you on our screen. This is a benefit for Bryn and her family happening at Tusky Valley Elementary School. And for those in that community know it as the old high school. Starts at 4:00. And I did notice, Bryn, people can order food and do the drive-through, correct? Like if they're not able to come in and do the benefit, they can still help support. And that's another way that they can do that, correct?
Yes, the drive-through starts at 3:30 p.m. and the doors will open at 4.
Awesome. Bryn, we have some people on Facebook that are sending you some love. Shelly Keck, Melissa Waller, Rhonda Caldwell says she's so happy that you're doing well. It is so lovely to see your face. I will tell you, I know that several people have commented about how infectious you are and how, even before this, just being a member of the band, just a part of your personality was just to be so upbeat. And I see how that personality is helping you through all of this and your recovery. And we're so glad to see you, Bryn. Thank you so much for taking time to join Christian and I. We really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you all. And I'm so excited for the benefit on Saturday and to see everyone that I haven't seen in a while. And I want to thank everyone that has supported me through this journey and for the benefit, for all the raffle items donated and everything. And I also want to say that we're getting an addition added on to our house. And I just want to thank HRN Construction, TBT Trucking, Gates Masonry, and Heartland Developments. They have really put together, there's a great team of people, and I'm super excited for the addition. And I just want to remember the lost ones that are not with us today. And I know that they're watching over me and helping me heal, and just everyone that was involved in the accident. So thank you guys.
You're very welcome, Bryn. Our hearts are with you and the entire Tusky Valley community. We hope it's an amazing benefit this weekend.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Bryn.
There you go. That's Bryn. Tusky Valley, a benefit again happening this weekend. They have some amazing items there.
Oh my gosh. I mean, we're talking Yeti, pontoon boat, Justin Timberlake tickets. You name it, they have it. I mean, I even think I saw like a cow. They're auctioning off like a full cow, like for the meat and all that. Like it's just, there's so much stuff that they have posted. Well, there's so much stuff that they posted. There's going to be so much going on, and hopefully it's a great day for them. So, and I'm so glad she's able to be at the benefit.
Yes.
There's so many people I think that just want to hold her and give her a hug and tell her how glad they are that she's here and she's okay.
She looks great.
She does.
Her attitude is even better. And I know she's still healing, still going through some stuff, but man, you could just see the positiveness beaming off her on the screen. So glad she's getting better. And those of you that donated, you guys are awesome.
Yes.
Those who are going to go take part in it this weekend, enjoy and just know you're helping out a great cause, helping out some people that could use some help.
And a wonderful family.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Very nice to talk to her. Glad to see her. Glad to see she's doing so well. It's 9:13. It's Dua Lipa Houdini. It's Q92. asleep to the ID channel every night. At home, I have a fan on in pitch black, but if I go anywhere and stay at a hotel or a friend's house, I go to YouTube, put on white noise, or go to Spotify and put on an airplane sound.
They have apps too. Like I have one that sounds like a fan on my.
Yeah, that one Calm, the app.
Oh
Calm.
yeah, I have that. Well, for a while I had a
Is
paid
that a pay?
subscription.
You have to pay.
You get some things free. It's better to pay though.
I fall asleep to the sweet sounds of Judge Judy, someone says
There
on the
you
text
go.
line.
Justice.
See on YouTube. I just I now fall asleep to Bluey
Well,
because of my 2-year-old.
yeah.
That's fair. I use the small air filter system in my room. Does that make enough noise to fall asleep?
I mean, it really just has to be that low, something.
Yeah, no. Like I said, give me a war movie,
And me, cops.
and I'm going to be good to go. Do women want gentle men? Or don't you still want the bad boys?
I mean, I
Do you want
don't know about a
gentle
bad
man?
boy, but you don't want a pushover either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. So I would really like you girls just to do that. Text your man that, and then text back whatever the hell they write back. I'm just curious, or just tell us what he wrote back. I'm very curious. I mean, I guess that would be a good compliment to get, I suppose.
Should I add a heart emoji?
No, don't overdo it.
No, okay.
Don't overdo it. I mean, he's listening. This isn't going to work.
He's not listening. We lost power literally all of the time. Like one big gust, lights out. Like that's all it took. Yeah, done. We'd be done. We'd be sitting in the dark.
Jake, pretend you're the wind.
Oh, look, power went out. I don't know what.
That was performance art right there. That was Shakespearean. We should take that on the road.
What was that?
Yeah, Jake, you were just whispering. I said, be the wind. I have a secret.
But like when we moved, we switched power companies. We never lose power. Ever. I shouldn't say that. We lost it right before Christmas last year, and we were out almost all day.
When I lived in Alliance, I actually would lose my power a lot.
No, like legit. Like, how does this even happen? I want to see if you. Who did you have?
I'm not bashing them. I had Ohio Edison.
Oh, see, we have Ohio Edison now. We used to have AEP.
I have Ohio Edison now still.
Yeah.
My place now, knock on wood, God, don't jinx us. When a lot of places around us go out power, we don't.
Ooh.
Knocking on wood for that.
You're on like a secret strong
I don't know,
grid.
but like we've been very lucky. Very lucky. My mom's goes out all the time.
Do you have well water?
No.
See, we do. So when we lose power, we don't have water at all.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, because then the pump can't pump it up from the well.
No, I understand.
Yeah. Just in case you didn't.
You see, Christian, what happens is. Yeah, all right. Finally, I had the answer.
Mm-hmm.
I think Taylor has something to do with that.
I think so too. She's already generated what 331.5 million for the brand.
How do you determine?
It was through. Oh my goodness, it's a really well-known research company. Oh my goodness, now it's gonna bother me. I gotta go look. That's what they do. They look at the uptick from the onset. You know, meaning the first game that she was at, the first time that it really was public. And they look at the lift and response year over year.
You know, the first game was against the Bears that she appeared.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was the Bears game.
Okay.
Remember that because I was at the hospital. That's when the Knott daughter had her tumor removed. And I was watching it in her room, and they started cutting to her. And I was like, oh. It was like right when word got out that they think they're dating. And then, like, that was like the first time she was at a game.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Chiefs beat the Bears by 100. A lot of fun. So the upcoming game is the most expensive on record. according to SeatGeek and TickPick, with an average price range of between $9,800 and $12,000 on the secondary markets. Now, for reference, that is 70% more than Super Bowl 57's average ticket price, which was $5,700. What? Here's the cheapest tickets on the secondary markets right now, in case you guys are trying to get tickets to go to this game. SeatGeek, $7,700 with fees over $10,000. TickPick, $8,400 with fees. Ticketmaster, $8,300 goes to $9,700 with fees.
Yeah.
StubHub with fees, $8,500. Game Time with fees, $8,900. Ticket Smarter, never even heard of Ticket Smarter. $9,500 with fees, and Vivid Seats, $8,900 with fees. So if you're like, well, I'll go to the secondary places. Folks, that's probably for nosebleed.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
That is for like the cheap. Those are the cheap seats.
Yeah. The study saying $331.5 million has been generated due to the Taylor Swift effect, was done by Apex Marketing, which I have heard of before. They did the research, calculated the lift in response and sales since her first game through this previous game. So I can only imagine how much is going to boost ratings. You know, a lot of the speculations going on today's show yesterday had their pointer and their map, and it is definitely possible she could get on a plane right after her show in Tokyo and still make it here in time for the Super Bowl. And I have to think probably what's going to happen.
Yeah, she's going to be there.
There's no way she's not going to be there for his biggest moment.
Yeah. It's actually, she could be there. I know you said she'd be there, but she'd be there plenty of time.
She would technically get in at 9 a.m. the day of the Super Bowl. There's a 17-hour difference between here and Tokyo. Well, Vegas and Tokyo.
Sleep on the plane. Can you imagine being on a plane for that long? Because I couldn't.
Well, I mean, she's got a really nice plane, so I imagine she just goes to bed on the plane.
Still. You could watch a movie, go to sleep.
I mean, she could come home very well rested for this.
Wake up and you jet lag.
And then she gets 7 days off. So she's got time to sleep.
A week off to celebrate with her mans.
Yeah, well, I'm sure she has to be back to Tokyo, or wherever it is that she's going next on her next, next stop.
When does this tour end?
Not till November of this year.
That's insane.
It's like a 2-year tour because she's now added U.S. dates onto the end. So she'll be coming back to the States.
But not around here.
No, I believe Florida for sure. I'm trying to remember what was added onto the end.
Still no Cleveland.
No. But she was here last tour.
I know.
This is a little different, though.
118 new emoji are coming to your iPhone, everybody. That's a lot.
I don't have an iPhone.
I know you don't. That's okay. Among them are the lime, a phoenix, a brown mushroom, a broken metal chain, 2 shaking heads, and 4 gender-neutral families.
Oh, well, in that case, I might need to go switch to Apple.
There's also more than 100 people facing sideways in a range of skin colors and genders, including some holding canes and others in wheelchairs. New emojis will be available on Apple devices with the latest iOS update, 17.4, which is due this spring. There you go. 100 new emojis. That's a lot.
It is a lot.
That's a good amount of emojis.
The lime and the mushroom are really what I'm after.
Yeah, finally, right?
Right.
Finally. I saw Trump's Lamborghini sold at an auction for $1.1 million.
Yeah.
I didn't know we had a Lambo.
Well, I mean, really, how far do you dig? I mean,
well, I always see
on
him
his
as
automotive collection.
Even before president stuff, I just would always see him as a limo guy. Like
Car service man.
He's driven. He doesn't drive.
He also lives in Florida. It's like perfect sports car weather.
I just don't see him as driving. I see him as like, you will drive me. Like I saw him that way before he was president.
I guess you're
Donald Trump. Where's my driver? Pull the car around.
You don't think he has a license?
I'm sure I guess he does. I mean, he could just buy it to just have it when you have that kind of money.
I suppose.
But yeah, $1.1 million he got for it in an auction.
Oh, look at him.
Someone's driving around in his Diablo custom-built Lamborghini right now. Can you imagine going to a car auction and spending $1.1 million?
I can't imagine spending $1.1 million on anything.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I rode economy to Tokyo. I slept like a baby. How the hell long was that flight?
That's got to be a long one.
I couldn't, man.
I mean, it's a 17-hour difference, but I don't know that it's 17 hours in the air.
I couldn't.
Hold on.
I couldn't.
How long
I would cry.
Is the flight
I'd rather take a boat.
The last day.
Put me on a pontoon and send me out to the ocean.
The flight is 11 hours and 35 minutes.
Yeah, she said 12 hours from San Francisco.
Yeah.
12 hours. So, like, you leave at 7 a.m., you get there at 7 p.m.
Hey, that's a good night's sleep. She could literally go to bed after and she doesn't like to talk a lot after her shows anyhow. She saves her voice to let it recover. She just go to sleep, wake up, and then she opens her pretty little eyes in Vegas, and there's Travis.
Jake, could you be on a plane that long?
No.
I couldn't.
Dude,
I think a private jet would be different, a lot different than a...
I guess. My longest flight was from Pittsburgh to Los Angeles. And it was like 5 hours.
Yeah.
And I was itching to get off the plane.
I'm telling you, like, I can't imagine, like, 12 hours.
I don't like to fly, though. You know this.
Neither do I. In a tube with wings.
Mm-hmm. With turbulence.
You're over the ocean 90% of the flight.
Well, for that one, yeah. It geeked me out just to take off from LAX and go over the Pacific.
Ugh, no way, Jose. It's Teddy Swims, Lose Control. It's Q92. They had like a list of things you don't realize you do that annoy your neighbors. And I was going through a list. It's pretty standard. It's a lot of things that I think we've all experienced neighbors doing, or we've even maybe done ourselves.
Right, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like mowing your lawn late at night or early in the morning. Letting your dogs go in the neighbor's yard and poop. And, you know what I mean? Not taking care of that or not cleaning up the poop.
Yeah.
Things like letting your kids play in the street all day. Going overboard for holidays.
That's my yard. Mind your business.
Tree debris or grass debris, not putting the grass clippings out in the street or letting your leaves go into your neighbor's yard or raking them into your neighbor's yard. Things like that.
Yeah.
Parking issues. People who park on the street and other people don't like it or not allowed to do it, but they do it anyway. Basic stuff. And it got me thinking, like, doesn't mean you don't like your neighbors.
Right.
But what is something your neighbor does that annoys you or you don't like, you wish they didn't do? Again, that's necessary. You might hate your neighbors. I get it. But you might not hate them at all. But they do this one thing. And you're like, yeah, I really wish you guys didn't do that. like mine is just because I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
I wish they wouldn't be outside when I pull in to talk to me.
That's funny.
When I pull in, I just want to go in my house.
Oh, I
know. It has nothing to do. They're lovely. I have great neighbors on both sides.
I know that, but you're similar here. Like, don't talk to me. I just want to leave.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to go. I want to get in I just pulled in. I just got home. I want to just, going to get the mail, and I said, like, I'll pull in. They'll laugh because we'll pull in. And I'll go, oh, if one of them's outside, like,
Are your windows ever down?
here we go. No, I'm not like that rude. And I have great neighbors on both sides. Awesome. It has nothing to do with them as persons. It has to do with me being a weirdo and not wanting to associate with humans.
Yeah, I don't mind that. We have awesome neighbors on our one side. Like, we're very good friends with them. Our kids babysit, house sit. We just got done fish sitting yesterday for them. They're amazing. We could not ask for better neighbors.
You could.
Everybody else, like, they're fine. Like, we don't talk to all of our neighbors all of the time, but if we see them, it's like, hello, you know.
Yeah.
There's one neighbor, though, in particular, and it's not even anything that they do that gets on my nerves. I'm perplexed by it. Both he and his wife have to pull into the garage backwards. They have
Does he have a truck?
to back in.
Dodge Ram?
Oh, my God, I think he does.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It's a truck, but I don't know what make it is. I'm going to look today.
Either an F-150 or a Dodge Ram.
They are so nice, but I cannot figure out why we have to make it a point to back in. It perplexes me. It has for years. I don't know.
You're a Kevin James fan, aren't you?
Yeah, I like him. King of Queens.
Would you be in for a revival of King of Queens?
Yeah, I really like Leah Remini. I like them together.
They're talking about it.
That's fun.
A little bit. He's talking to the New York Post. He's like, he thinks a third of the big core cast is gone, but never say never. Frasier's back, for God's sake.
We watched Kevin Can Wait, and they ended up replacing
that was the same damn show.
Well, they ended up replacing his old wife with Leah Remini.
Wasn't that controversial?
Yeah.
Weren't some people thought that was BS?
Yeah.
That, they did that one girl dirty. I never watched the show.
Yeah, and I liked her too. I liked his previous wife that got replaced.
What did they kill her off, or just act like she was never on the show? Or no, they did.
It was almost like they didn't skip a beat. All of a sudden, just
Leah
bomb changed.
Did Leah play?
Remini.
Did she play the same character as the old wife?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they just replaced the actress.
That's cold.
Yeah.
They didn't even write her off or nothing. It was like an Aunt Viv.
Yeah.
On the Fresh Prince.
Oh, exactly.
They did nothing. They just
opened. Or Tim Allen's show, not Home Improvement, but what was the new one that he came out with that ran
Last
for
Man Standing?
Last Man Standing. They replaced his daughter. One season it was one actress, the next season it was a completely different actress.
Yeah, I mean, they replaced her with a pretty high-known actress, and just picked up that was his wife the whole time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it went down.
I'm pissed I missed that. I would have paid more attention to that. That's mean.
Oh no, hold on. They did kill her off. I don't know. We must have missed that because it says that Donna Gable, we're surprised to learn, on-screen wife of Kevin James' character Kevin, would be killed off the show before season 2 and replaced with Leah Remini. So it was one season ended and she was still alive, and when they came back for season 2, Leah Remini was his love interest, in his life, and Donna had died in the off season.
Well, he moved on pretty quick on that show.
Kind of. I don't know.
Season 2, and he was ready to go. That's insane. Well, anyway, yeah, Frasier's back. I didn't like Frasier, and it was out originally. I never thought that.
Oh, I love Frasier.
Really?
Arise and
you watch any of it? It's back.
Oh, I've tried to get into the reboot. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It would be better if Niles came back, but he was like, no.
Yeah, the right idea. That's just one show I never thought was funny.
Oh, I like it. I enjoy it.
Frasier's back. Who knows? Maybe we'll bring them all back.
What happened to having some original ideas and being funny?
You know what? Because people don't watch sitcoms anymore unless they're the old ones.
Well, you know what I'm convinced?
We watch the old ones.
They won't do sitcoms because people won't take the chance. They're so afraid they're going to offend somebody. That's why bringing back old material is just easier.
Yeah, you're one bad joke away
from sinking your ship,
from everyone losing everyone's job and everything. So
yeah,
I mean, I watch Three's Company reruns.
Oh, they're so funny.
I watch
Mr. Roper. Chrissy was really funny.
You guys never watched Three's Company. It was one of the most underrated things. It's so fun. It would all the things they got into and like how Jack was so like clumsy.
And he lived with two
two
ladies.
girls, and they had to lie about his sexuality so he could stay there because they weren't allowed. They thought they weren't allowed to like have two guys and a girl, whatever, live together. So he had to pretend he was gay.
Yeah.
Could you even make that show today?
Probably not. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a good question.
Yeah, I know. But God, that show was hilarious. It's Rema, Selena Gomez. Calm down. It's Q92. Just for that, huh? Anyway, real quick, this is not anything I want to dwell on. I've just been laughing at this on the internet. We all know Ric Flair, right?
Ric Flair, woo!
I say Ric Flair, woo! Everyone goes, woo!
Yep.
Jake, do we woo?
Woo!
Do you know Ric Flair?
No.
Fair enough.
Of course.
Fair enough. Well, he has his own wings now.
His own wigs?
Wings.
Oh, wings. I was like...
He has his own wings now, okay?
Yeah.
Hold on, I pulled it up somewhere and I got it. Okay. You know what they're called? His wings? Wings!
Oh my gosh.
They're called wings. He said wings. Hold on, I got maybe sound better if I turn it up without I don't probably get distorted, but wings.
It does sound like he's saying wings.
Wings. Wings.
So like how do you order that?
Oh God! I'll have 12 barbecue wings.
Right.
Wings. Wings.
Oh boy.
They're called wings. That's all. Nothing behind that. I just wanted to play it on the air. There's even the video of him holding it. They're called Woo Wings. Woo Wings. He's on the box. Like it's him on the box. It says Woo across the box.
Do it all together now. So you would be like Woo Wings.
Woo Wings.
There you go.
Oh my God. Well done, Ric Flair. Well done indeed. I'm a 27-year-old teacher. My alarms go off starting at 5:45. They're preset every 10 minutes until 6:50.
That's over an hour. That's an hour and 5 minutes.
That is an hour and 5 minutes. You could have been sleeping.
You didn't finish your text.
Because
That's hilarious.
every 10 minutes until 6:50, because I suck at waking up. 5:45 is ambitious me. 6:50 is homeless me. You guys are
She's funny.
literally wasting sleep. This is exactly how I do it. 6 o'clock, 6:15, 6:35, 6:45, out of bed at 7, and I'm 54 years old. Guys, I understand that it might not make sense to a neurotypical brain. Is that a dig?
No.
Is that a smart way to call me
normal,
stupid?
That means normal thinker.
But if it makes sense to her and it helps her get up in the morning, even though it sounds stupid, it works for her.
Yeah. To each their own. I mean, obviously it works for a lot of people.
Look up neurotypical. What does that mean?
It's not a dig.
I think I was called stupid by a very smart person, which might be true.
I know what it means, and it wasn't.
I do the same thing, only 5 o'clock hour, but I also fall right back asleep as soon as I roll over and shut the alarm off.
Neurotypical. A term that describes people with typical or average brain development and function. I told you.
I'm pretty average. I do what you do with the really loud phone alarm, but it's my old phone, so I use another phone to wake up.
What?
Because it has the loudest alarm for me to wake up.
Okay, so they're going for noise. The volume.
This is so interesting. 38 here. I'm like not daughter. I hate getting up and will sleep through an alarm. My first alarm is 6:30. It's heavy metal to make sure it wakes me up when I hit the snooze because I can't actually wake up to that ruckus. The next alarm is 6:45, which means definitely get out of bed. Then I have one at 7 that's telling me my kids while it plays, they have 10 minutes to get out the door. So you got 3 different alarms. My boyfriend has 8 alarms set. They go off so long that the next one starts going off before he even turns off the one before it. It's the most annoying thing ever. Just joining.
Seen somebody pulled over in a construction zone? That would be so awesome.
No, that'd be funny if I did. I just cold flashes. Someone said in the text line, you have a cold flash.
It's not a flash. It's like consistent the whole time I'm here. But I go home and put my slippers on and I'm fine. Like, it's just here that I'm cold. I was hot as all get out in my car this morning. I'm a butt warmer, so I had to crack my window.
Gosh.
I'm just saying, I don't think I have the issue. It is literally 65 degrees in here. It's chilly.
It is a little bit, but I think it's going to be all right. I think you're going to make it.
I think so, too.
I do.
Coupled with the fact that we get up early. When you're tired, you are more apt to be chilly.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Someone
Let's
said
throw a tangerine at
maybe
you.
you're anemic. Someone said in the text line.
I
I
don't
thought that about her.
No.
Sometimes I look at her across and I go, you're anemic.
I am not anemic.
Iron deficiency,
I am
someone
not
says.
anemic. I've been tested.
I love it.
It is
What else does she have?
65 degrees in here, friends.
What else does she have? So far we have menopause, iron deficiency, and anemic. What else is she?
And I'm not in menopause. I'm far too young.
Too young?
Okay. But I am young. I would be on the very young side of it.
I'm at the age now. Next year, I got to get.
You're going to go through menopause?
No, I got to get my booty checked.
Ooh!
Time to go. Ooh.
Someone's going to get the snake out?
Like, all this technology, is that really the only way to determine?
Yeah, they gotta
Really?
go have a little look-see.
I know. I just like that. Really? We have all these face filters and all these cool things you can do in life, technology. And the only way, you know what I mean, is little Jack Horner in the corner.
That's what Jack Horner was doing in the corner.
Well, until the cops arrived.
I thought he stuck his thumb in a plum.
My plum. 92. It is 9:52. I just saw an interview the other day where he said Morgan Wallen and what's the guy with of course I would do this. Are the biggest names in country music now.
Luke Combs?
No, the guy who has a song with Musgraves.
Casey Musgraves. Is that I Remember Everything?
Yeah. Someone texted in. Use me. You're my Google text line. He says those
Zach
two.
Bryan.
Yeah, Zach Bryan. Those are the two. Though he thinks those guys are country music right now. They are what country music is.
See, yes, I get that, but I would have to say that Chris Stapleton and Luke Combs could give them a run for their money.
You could argue those two are a little more country.
That's how I feel. I feel like you're talking traditional country. Like
Brian's pretty country.
He is.
He's not really rock or pop. He's pretty country.
To me,
but it's almost folk.
Morgan Wallen is like country, but he's like country pop. Does that make sense? Like ballads.
Dabbles with hip hop a little bit.
A little bit.
With the hippity hop.
Yeah, he and Post Malone performed.
I would
last
argue,
year.
I think maybe what Jelly Roll's getting at is that they're two of the biggest stars in country music.
I would say, yeah, Morgan Wallen had a lot of hits this past year. So
he's had a lot of crossover success as well, as is
Yes.
Luke Combs.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of country artists that have really become crossover now, and you hear them on all types of formats now where you never would have before.
Yeah, I mean, you even hear them on our radio
Yeah.
station because they're great music. They're top 40 country songs. So they have really bled over into top 40 music.
Jelly Roll was also at the Royal Rumble wrestling big pay-per-view last weekend.
Oh.
Yeah, he was on a Monday Night Raw a couple weeks ago too, and he punched a guy.
Oh, look at that.
They made him part of the show.
He's training for a 5K.
He loves it. They interviewed him before Royal Rumble, and he was like, I'm here as a fan. He's like, I'm not here like
I like
promoting
him.
anything. He's like, I'm here because I love WWE. It was a pretty cool interview.
I really like him.
So pumped. They put him on the screen during the show, and the place went nuts.
Mm-hmm. He's
Jelly
just a
Roll.
real guy.
Everyone loves the guy.
Well, he's been through it. Everything he sings about, he's been through, and I think he's been able to help a lot of people.
Hard not to like a guy like Jelly.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. That's going to about do it for us. Nicolina's in here next. Keller in the afternoon after that. Ryan at night because we are your live and locally owned radio station. That's pretty cool. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for streaming. Thank you guys for watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X.
Special thank you to Bryn Goodell from Tusky Valley for joining the show this morning, and a special thank you to you guys for waking up with us. We appreciate you.
We'll do it all again tomorrow. Jake, do you want to say anything different to anybody today, or do you want to stick
Different?
with
No.
You don't have to. You can stick with your.
Love you. Bye.
He loves you. Goodbye.
He's consistent.
He's
right?
not changing it, folks. It's Tate McRae. Exits. It's Q92.